Indian armed forces have been ranked the fourth most powerful in the world on the Global Firepower Military Strength Index 2017, according to data released by the group on its official website. The list by Global Firepower GFP relies on more than 50 factors to assign the 133 countries included in the survey an individual power index score, based upon their conventional war-making capability across land, sea and air. Taking into account the diversity of weapons possessed by each nation, the published results include values related to the resources, finances and the particular geographical position of each country. Each military power is judged on individual as well as collective factors. The method used for calculating the final power index score has not been made public, although the official website of GFP outlines that our formula allows smaller, more technologically advanced countries to compete with larger, lesser developed ones. Indian Armed Forces. The Armed Forces of India are ranked fourth on the Power Index, with a score of 0.1593 when 0.000 being the perfect score in the list. According to the GFP, India currently spends $51 billion from its annual budget on the military, which is almost 7 times more than what Pakistan does. Manpower is an important part of the Power Index score, and GFP notes that wars of attrition usually favor those with more manpower. India has 4,207,250 total military personnel, and 1,362,500 are on active duty. Compared to Pakistan's 951, India has 2,102 total aircraft, 676 interceptors, 809 attack aircraft, and 666 helicopters. India has 4,426 battle tanks, 290 self-propelled artillery, 7,414 towed artillery, 6,704 armored vehicles, 292 rocket projectors. It has also 295 naval assets including 14 frigates, 11 destroyers, 23 corvettes, 15 submarines, 139 petrol vessels and aircraft carrier. Pakistan Armed Forces. India's arch-rival Pakistani Armed Forces have been ranked 13th out of a list of 133 countries based on their capability on land, sea and air, as well as their financial dexterity, and the size of the geographical boundaries of Pakistan with other states. In the annual GFP review of 2017, Pakistan Armed Forces scored 0.3287 on the Military Strength Power Index. Currently, the country dedicates $7 billion from its annual budget for defense purposes. Pakistan has 919,000 total military personnel, out of which 637,000 are on active duty, the GFP database reveals. According to GFP, Pakistan has 301 fighter aircraft, 394 attack aircraft, and 316 helicopters, 52 of those which are attack choppers. GFP data have put the total number of combat tanks owned by the country at 2,924. In addition to these, Pakistan has 2,828 armored fighting vehicles and 134 rocket projectors. Another important consideration in the total power index score is naval assets, and the GFP notes that Pakistan has a total of 197 naval assets, of which 17 are patrol crafts, 8 are submarines, and 10 frigates. Most powerful military in the world. The United States military has been ranked the most powerful armed force in the world, closely followed by Russia and China. US has a power index score of 0.0857, Russia comes in second on the list with 0.929, and China is third with 0.0945. The US spends almost $600 billion annually on defense, while China spent close to $161 billion. The Russian Federation, surprisingly, only spent about $45 billion on its armed forces. In terms of total military personnel, China beats US and Russia. The rising superpower has a total military strength of 3,712,500, compared to 3,371,027 of Russia and 2,363,675 of the US. Another astonishing statistic highlights the wide disparity in the aerial strength of world countries on the list, wherein the US, according to GFP, is revealed as possessing an astounding 13,762 aircraft, 6,065 of which are helicopters. Russia has a total of 3,794 aircraft, while China only 2,955. When it comes to land forces, Russia beats its rivals in terms of military equipment. Russia owns close to 20,216 combat tanks, 31,098 armored vehicles. The US, on the other hand, only has around 5,000 combat tanks, but 41,062 armored fighting vehicles. China, compared to both, has only 6,457 combat tanks and 4,788 armored vehicles. Naval assets, increasingly viewed as the strength benchmark of a nation's armed forces, are also indicative of the global clout of US, Russia and China. In terms of overall numbers, the assets of all three countries are not all that different from each other. However, the US has 19 aircraft carriers, and Russia and China each have just one. I have given the page link in description of this video where you can look the rank and military power details of all 133 countries. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.